weekend for your club to end it 2-0 with two quality wins against very good basketball teams. What's your reflection on that and what it took from you guys?
I think it took everything we had. We got home last night at 3 a.m. We were in the gym watching film at 1:30. This is not how you come in and perform. It's really important for us to play well in front of our fans. We really want to buy back the confidence in what the Breakers are. Packed house today was great to see. And for us to keep doing this, we need to be able to come in and play great basketball games in New Zealand. But early in preseason, I spoke with our guys and I said, there's going to be moments in the NBL where you need your B game or your C game to beat somebody else's A game. Adelaide were in New Zealand 48 hours before we were. So we needed our C game to beat their A game, and I'm very proud that we did.
Derek, can you just speak to, I guess, as a player, I know you had travel delays, flight cancellations, delays, everything you can imagine, lost bags, both going to Tasmania and home from Tasmania, and you get home on game day at 3 a.m., you got to get some sleep and then back into it again. As a player, what does it take to kind of put that all aside and come out and play like that?
Honestly, discipline. We trust these guys, our staff, our coaches. We know they're going to tell us the right thing, so we just listen to them and try to do to the best of our abilities.
And how much does, I guess, what's happened this weekend reveal the character of this group you've found yourself playing with this year?
Man, I mean, it's who we are. It's something that we built during our preseason, and we continue to try to build that every day. And so when it shows to the public, it's not a surprise to us because we know that's the type of guys we have.
And yourself, Jarrell and Barry, I sense a kind of a growing kind of, I guess, comfort as far as playing with each other, playing with your new teammates. Do you feel like you three are all growing into this campaign?
We're growing every day. Every day is a learning lesson. We know we're not perfect, so we come in every day ready to work. We listen to the staff. We come into practice, watch film, and like we said, we have a goal, so we just try to reach that.
Modi, what did this one take today? Because it was a pretty good Adelaide team. We played pretty well from what I could see. What got you guys over the line in terms of out there on the court, what you saw from them?
This wasn't a typical Breakers game. We gave 20 points in every quarter. We sometimes don't give 20 points in a half. That's an exaggeration. But we keep teams to a very low score, and we got beat in ways that we usually don't get beat. Straight line drives. You could feel they were a step faster. So we weren't going to win this through our legs. It was going to come through our heart, through our grit. And the guys stayed the course even when things didn't go our way, and they just kept battling and battling and battling and battling. And even when Adelaide made big shots at the end of the shot clock and stuff like this, we kind of stayed the course, and then DP made a big steal, and now we win.
How big is, I mean, you don't know talk about individuals, but how big is Derek's energy that he brings? I mean, 5-0 boards, I think he only missed one shot from the floor, gets after it. Is it good to coach a guy?
83% from free throws. Yeah.
Because energy is important, right?
DP is a blessing. Same like all of our guys. There rarely do I have occasions where I need to coach caring, or I need to coach effort. These guys bring it. Now, we're human beings. Not everybody brings it every day. I think what makes DP special is that he's contagious. When he brings it, he also picks up the next guy that maybe had a rough night or a rough day, and he brings them on his back, and then they come along. And we have a lot of guys like this. You're never going to see this group flat because there's going to be 2-3 guys that I can count on who are going to pick up the guys around them. And some of them are players, some of them are staff, sometimes it's everybody. But he definitely leads in this regard, and I'm very proud of him for it. And it's who we are. It's kind of how we approach everything.
Just lastly from me, it's been a big weekend for you. I think a new addition to the family on Thursday.
Yeah, what day is it?
Huh?
What day is it now?
Thursday or Thursday?
I don't know, man. The day before the game against Tasmania. What day was that? So Thursday.
So new addition
The 17th, I know the birthday.
New addition to the family and a team that played the heck for you in 2 games. We know what was most important, but just reflect, I guess, on a whirlwind last 3 days?
I was debating if I'm going to tell this to the guys before the game or do I wait to say this after the game. Becoming a parent or having a new child to join your family is a moment where you, at least for me, I find myself thinking about who I am as a human and kind of how you're going to be a parent and how you can bring in a new life into the world and hopefully have a good, productive human being. And you kind of take stock of things. And the feeling that I came out of taking stock was a very deep sense of gratefulness that I get to embark on this journey and on this challenge with these people. Utmost trust between me to them that they will give me everything, give the club, not me, everything they got every time we meet. And as a coach, I don't think you can ask for more.
Chris?
Derek, it seems like every team is going away from that traditional big a little bit, but you're getting the chance on this team to play that genuine centre role and to do all the things like crashing the glass, be the defensive presence, go and set screens, and you're doing it at such a high level. How much are you enjoying just being able to go out there and play hard?
Man, this group makes it easy. We all collectively know our roles, and we bought into them early on. And we just try to maximize that to the best of our abilities. I know what I do well. I know what I can do to help this team win. I try to do that every day.
Calling Derek a traditional big is something that makes me laugh. I know people, I've heard this from many people. Yeah? He definitely has characteristics that you look for in a traditional big. He protects the paint. He's a good screener and roller. But he does so much more for us. He defends on the perimeter. He today had a game-winning steal on a swing pass versus a forward, and then he brought the ball coast to coast to go and finish. He makes his free throws. He makes decisions on the move when he catches in pick and rolls. Yeah, he does the basics great. Every great player does. The fundamentals are important. But there's a lot more to what he does. I don't think there's even one player on our team that you can call a traditional player, and I think that's what's beautiful about it.
With all that, Modi. Just for you, Modi, after everything you've been through this weekend, all of a sudden you get probably 3 days at home and you have to go all the way up to Cairns again, and then you come back from Cairns and you play again next Sunday. I mean, how challenging is this to deal with right now?
We're good. It's a challenge we embrace. It's not something we have to do. It's something we get to do. We get to compete against great teams in tough circumstances. This is how we grow. This is how we build. This is how we get better. We've been through exact same stretch before in the beginning of the season, 3 back-to-backs in a row with travel. So we're kind of experienced with it. Guys know what to expect. We know how to prepare. And Cairns is a phenomenal team, and Brisbane are a phenomenal team, and it's going to be a challenge, and we relish those challenges.
Hi, Modi. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Just one question. We heard you say when you came into the press conference that you need to get Derek more touches in the paint. Do you think that's the next step for Derek, or I'd just like to hear your thoughts on that, because he had his fingerprints all over today's game, and I'm just curious as to what you meant by that.
I mean, you shoot 7 from 8. It means you didn't shoot enough. Nobody should score 90% from the field. 60% is great. This is also true for Cam Glidden, who went 2 for 2 for 3. You go 2 for 2 means you should have shot 5 shots, not 2 shots. DP is a focal point for us. We have a lot of guys who can do a lot of things. Every day is somebody else's day. The previous game, him going to the post led to him shooting 7,000 free throws. This led to different looks. They were trapping. The ball was moving. It gave us open shots. So, yeah, one day it will be him, and the other day it will be somebody else.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.